everybody, it's Steve Olson. It is May 5th, 2017. How y'all doing? Taking a look at the meteorscan.com and a letter that I got from one of my subscribers protecting the identity of this person. But basically, they wrote to me that it was alarming to them on the 4th that there were more than 100, if they said to themselves if they had more than 100 meters per hour, we're in deep trouble, and this is only 91 per the last hour. So we were hitting this kind of threshold this person thought might have been a interesting thing. Then they go on to say the green fireballs that you see are the incoming meteors hitting the barium in the chemtrails. The barium is being seeded throughout the planet into the atmosphere. Barium creates ion traps in the atmosphere. They can then harvest the antiprotons and then are able to put them into their quantum computers at CERN. That's the theory. Barium removes gases and have fireworks displays. They have barium to create the green and yellow effects. And then we have some other photographs that were brought to us in this case. So anyway, I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yes, that Matt Taylor brings you space. This Matt Taylor brings you sunrise. You saw the lovely sunrise earlier in Burnley. This is just from the east coast of North Yorkshire, just a short while ago.
Hi everybody. Well, I didn't quite get that video done yesterday, did I? So here it is. It is now the 6th of May. I'm still looking through the stuff from yesterday. We're going to talk about blood moons here in a second, but this, I just wanted to isolate this one little shot from that beginning sequence there. This again is a very clear view of this orb, this yellowish orange orb with all the little holes in it. It's not the clearest image that we got, but it's been isolated. Okay, so what I want to talk a little bit about today is blood moons. This is from my friend Kelly. She's in Arizona. She has been looking at, and she gets a certain point on the horizon wherever the moon shows up that it always turns red. It's always on the horizon. And what's happening there is they're not able to hide it. They're not able to hide that the moon's actual color right now is a red or pink color from the iron oxide around it. And we've got several photographs of this, going on, right? Well, let me take this and carry this over to some of the other things that we've seen, and that's a similar vein. A lot of people, this is a Dill Martin video from a couple weeks ago, and I don't know where Dill is. Dill, could you just send me an email, olson.steven.d@gmail.com? Just let me know you're okay, buddy. But basically, they're calling this a double sunset, and this is the moon and a red moon here. So here's what I believe is happening, guys. When we see this double moon like this, or double sun, what you're really seeing oftentimes in the background is a red object, and in the front you'll see a white object. In this case, I believe that they're projecting the moon as a hologram, and the real moon is red colored. That's what I think is happening here, guys. And that's why we get this effect when we hit the right exact place where the moon is, able to see its true light. This is what it looks like all the time, guys. And this is what I keep saying. If they did not have artificial lighting, if they did not have holograms, if they did not have any of that stuff, we would be seeing a red blood moon every night, and we would be seeing a magenta sky during the day. And that's that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Something's developed on this picture that we've seen. There's a couple of professional government trolls that are trying to say this is Antares or something like that. It's not. It's too close. And the reason you can see is that this is actually an object within our close solar system with this line on it. That's what indicates a closer object. We've got this big orb going across. But notice the configuration of this system. Let's call it, I think it's a planet and moons. That's what I think it is. Again, you can disagree with me, and that's fine. That's why we're together. But I tried to look at it from a couple of different perspectives. But look at this. It's starting to emerge right here. It's like a whole cloud of stuff right down in here. And it seems to be like there's a larger cloud of material that starts to rise up from this area of the picture if you watch. And, I'm just kind of clicking through it here. And it goes to this distorted view, but you can see that it just gets thicker and thicker in this area. Again, what is that big orb, guys? It's like it's the elephant in the room. And then I've got all these little teeny things going on in the background here. I don't know what that black dot was and those dots coming behind it. But there you go, man. Then you can clearly see that whatever this is in proximity to Orion. So it's in the same general, I don't know what to tell you it is, man. Look at how big it gets right there. And then as this starts to come across, I want you to make a note. Look at how bright it is down here. What's going on down in this area? Is it connected to this? And, that's the question that I have. Then I went and looked at a couple different views of it. Again, when I look at it here, that should not be there in this view because this is an electron looking at electrical charge out there. And again, this thing's got a very strong electrical charge, as it can be seen coming across. And then there's the Earth, and then there's this big freaking sphere out there. I don't know what the hell that is. Don't ask me. And then there's Orion. So it's Orion. So it's in about the same position as what I expect the dog star to be in. Still don't know what it is, though. I still haven't been able to identify it, no matter what I do. And now these are some interesting views. When you look at this view of the Secchi, and you can see Earth, Mercury, and everything labeled, you're noticing all kinds of activity going on out here, and I can't tell you why it's happening. And again, here we got this system coming up from the bottom. Again, just to complete the study, what we'll do is we'll take a look at one more camera angle here. And this is from this morning, actually, and I wanted to show this because what it shows is just a piece of it peeking out from behind the shielding system. But look at this orb rotate in this picture here, guys. This is from this morning in Vancouver. So we want to be looking to the west today, you guys. If you're out west, watch how this orb freaking rotates, man. You're going to tell me that that is a sun flare with a hole in it rotating? Man, you guys got to really stop smoking that weed, really, because that is a straight up view of what's going on. So to finish off today's video, we got a lot of exciting stuff. Another Anunnaki person has come forward. We're going to be doing interviews with her and see what kind of information we can glean from this person. And we've got interviews with Bad Baby and the Deep State Blues coming up on WSO Live. And the main thing I want you guys to know is I love you and I forgive you, man. And forgive yourself. You've got to. It's time to move on. We got to put past all these little, things that we had in the past, and really as a group, we have to start to come together, guys. I don't care if you have differences. It is getting time. It's crunch time, and it's time for us to start doing serious preparation, and it's time for us to seriously come together. To do that, a lot of people are going to have to forgive other people. And yeah, you might have been actually wronged, but you still have to forgive them. And you might have done something wrong, but you still have to forgive yourself. We have to move on, guys. It's time now to stop the nonsense, okay? God bless you. I love you. Look for these interviews. It's going to be pretty cool. Another Anunnaki. Can you believe it?